Hey, it's your average consumer. I just want to let you guys know that this channel was made with the average consumer in mind. Alright, let's get to another tech video. What's going on, everyone? It's your average consumer. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Nintendo 3DS XL. And I'm also going to be doing a bit of a comparison between it and the original Nintendo 3DS. So, let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we have the Nintendo 3DS XL. And I must say, this is really a great revision of the original 3DS. I definitely love the size. The Nintendo 3DS always did seem a bit too small to me, and I'm really happy with what they did with the increased screen size. Very, very happy with how they did this. There aren't too many changes here compared to the original. I'm going to pull the original out right here. Now, of course, the biggest thing that changed is the 90% larger screen. And, you know, that's really great. What scares a lot of people is that they've kept the same resolution between the two. And at first you'd think that it's just going to come out and look really blurry on the screens. But it actually looks very good. I was very surprised when I first turned it on because it didn't look so pixelated as I would expect. I definitely expected a lot more pixelation. I expected it to look a bit more fuzzy, but they did a good job somehow of making it seem pretty smooth. Definitely a very easy transition from the original to this one. So I really can't complain about the new larger size. It's a lot more comfortable. Now you can kind of rest your palms here and use it without any, real problems. Whereas for the 3DS, when you used it, it would mainly be your thumbs on the device. So it gives a little bit more of a nicer feel as far as, just holding it and getting a good grip on the entire device itself. So I'm very happy about that, and just found it to be very comfortable. Now, what's also changed with the 3DS XL is it also has a new, bigger battery. Because it's a bigger size, it can take a bigger battery. The original had about 1300 milliamps of battery. This now has 1750. So what that translates to is about 5 to 8 hours on here and about 6 to 10 on here. And I did find this to be true. It did have more battery life. I was able to play my games longer. So I was very happy with that improvement there. Overall, I definitely, depending on your size, I can't help but say that this is the better choice. It does cost a bit more. These are priced at $200, and I believe these are $169.99, so about maybe $170 compared to $200. So $30 for a large improvement here, I believe. Some other changes that came with the XL is that it now has a couple of different positions for certain things. The headphone jack is now at the bottom left corner instead of the middle like on the 3DS. Also, another change is instead of having the stylus in the back here, they now include it onto the right hand side, and it also gives you a different kind of stylus. Before it had this extendable stylus on the 3DS, and it's extendable because of how small this was. So it was an extendable stylus, and you can put it in the back here. But on the XL, it just comes out on the right, and it's just one simple stylus. Another change that came with the XL is how they made the buttons at the bottom. I'm going to show you guys a close-up so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So what we have here is the original 3DS, and as you can see, the select, home, and start button all are on this one little pad here, and you kind of have to press them in to get enough, get them to do something you want. So I wasn't really a fan of this, and I'm glad that they changed it in the 3DS XL. Here on the XL, you can see that there are dedicated buttons now to each of those three. Select, home, and start all have their own little button, and it feels like you've pressed all of them by themselves. So that's pretty nice here. Definitely a very, very welcome change for me. Instead of having that little button, that one long button that you had to press each one, I just didn't like it. So definitely a nice improvement here. There's also a few other subtle changes from the 3DS to the XL. What you see here is before the 3DS, when opening it, it goes straight to the back, and when it gets this far back, that's when it clicks and it can hold it in position. With the 3DS XL, now you can have it here in one position like this, and it clicks, so it'll stop right here, which is going to be pretty good if you're watching maybe videos or something. So that's really nice that it can stop right here. And it can also go a little further back and click there too. So it can stop at those two different positions, which is really nice instead of being stuck at this one position on the 3DS. So I do like that they just added that. It's just an extra little thing there, which is always good. Now the last change really on the XL is the kind of finish on the top. Before it had this glossy finish on the 3DS, gets a lot of fingerprints, and you know, it's very shiny. With the 3DS XL, it's just like a smooth background, a smooth top and bottom here, and you know, just like a matte finish, I believe. This is a matte finish, and you know, it's pretty nice, very smooth. Not the glossy fingerprint magnet that the 3DS was. So I do like that improvement on the XL. I did say that that was the last change, but another little thing that they did move. They did move the SD card from the left side over to the right hand side. And instead of a 2 gig memory card that you got with the 3DS, you now get a 4 gig memory card with the XL. So everything is getting bigger on the XL. Battery, screen, and memory card. So that's all great stuff there. And now that's about it for the differences between the two of them. My overall experience with the 3DS XL has been great. I much rather it than the 3DS. If you guys go to GameStop, I believe you could trade in your old 3DS and get like $100 towards the XL. So that's really cool. Definitely save some money there. And if in case you don't want to have two of them, so you can definitely get like $100 off. That's pretty cool. And overall, guys, like I said, this is definitely great. This is what I wish the original 3DS came out as. This is just the way it should have been. So like I said, guys, I'm very happy with how the games look on the XL compared to the 3DS. Even though they share the same resolution, there's no drop in quality from the games I've played so far on the XL. So this just seems like the better buy to me. I've played DS games and 3DS games, and there's been no drop in quality. I'm going to give you guys a quick little look at, you know, maybe a couple of seconds of me playing the same game on both devices, just so you can see there's no real difference in the quality. Alright guys, so here you have the 3DS XL. As you can see, this is what the quality would look like on here. Nothing too fancy. Just giving you guys an idea of what this looks like. And now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the 3DS XL. Alright guys, so here we have Tales of the Abyss on the 3DS XL. I'm sorry for the screen flickering here. You know the 3DS has like a very interesting screen because of the 3D effects. But as you can see, it looks pretty much the same as it did on the 3DS. There's no real difference as far as quality goes. I can't see a difference. You'd have to really be nitpicking to see, to think it looks bad. Everything looks pretty clear to me. You can see in the options even that it looks really clear. There's no huge pixelation or funky looks, even though it's the same low resolution on a big screen. And hopefully you guys got a good idea of what a game looks like on both versions. I know they were very short clips, but I didn't want it to be too long. So you got a good idea there. They look exactly the same to the naked eye to me. I didn't see a huge difference in pixelation. Maybe your experience might be different, but I don't think that many people will notice it. And pretty much that wraps up my comparison and reviews of the 3DS XL compared to the 3DS. I definitely think that Nintendo should have gone straight to this version. Maybe maybe you might like the smaller form factor. Maybe if you're younger or something like that. But for me, I definitely think the XL is the way to go. Very happy with it. It's just a better overall product than the 3DS was. So I'm very happy with this. If you're interested in, you know, on the fence about getting one, definitely go for the XL. It's a little big, there's no lying about that. It's a little bigger, but I definitely think it's worth it. I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's a good purchase, especially only for 30 bucks. You get a lot of better stuff. You get better battery, you get a bigger screen. Can't beat that. And that's about it for my review, guys. If you enjoyed this review, please feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will definitely get back to you as I always do. Alright guys, it's your average consumer with the Nintendo 3DS XL. Till the next video. Peace.